guys. Thanks for being here, and thanks to all the guys at Citizen Bridge for having us here today. So the project that I've been working on is Next Parliament, and Next Parliament began as a dinner conversation between a few friends and I about why people my age group, 20 to 35 years of age, were the least likely to get involved in the political process for the last federal election. Some ideas were thrown around, and a few friends of mine thought that people just did not care about politics. Others thought that the information to make educated decisions was simply not available. My personal opinion is that people do care about politics. They really do. But over the past decade in particular, we have been feeling, in comparison to our expectations, increasingly disconnected from our government. And at the same time, we live in a world where really there should be no ambiguity whatsoever between what constituents on every riding want their politicians to be fighting for and what they're actually doing. So Next Parliament was a project that stemmed from the fact that voting as a mechanism to deliver change in society has been losing its promise. And at the same time, venting and taking to the streets, of which we see a lot of lately, amounts, in my opinion, to democratic failure. So to address this problem and to try to resolve it, Next Parliament, as mentioned, is a project designed to improve the ease and the quality of communication between citizens and their elected officials. Okay, so in order to do this, we've created Next Parliament to be an online community that's centered around issues, where politicians express what issues they're interested in receiving information about, and citizens then participate with contributing their time and their expertise to the issues that they're passionate about. Our job at Next Parliament then becomes to be able to take large amounts of information and boil it down to implementable and creative ideas that politicians will be interested in consuming on a regular basis and interacting with as well. In order to do this, we have recreated Parliament Online and opened the process to everybody. And the idea is to, the goal of this mechanism is to crowdsource creative ideas for everyday problems that the government faces, and to do so in a process that is characterized by collaboration, self-moderation, and diversity. And once the proposed solution, it kind of reaches a level of consensus that is being agreed upon as being quote-unquote approved by the community, a meeting is set with the respective legislators for an in-person meeting to keep that conversation going much more offline, if you will. Now, in order to make this happen, and the subject of the meeting today is civic technology. One of the fundamental aspects of civic technology is that the quality, the value of the technology and the product, it is very much tied to the quality of the participants. And Next Parliament is absolutely no exception to this. In order for Next Parliament to be a success, the quality of the input has to be within certain standards. So that's what we want the Citizen 2.0 to represent. Someone that can provide that input that is informed, independent, and constructive in nature. So we have built Next Parliament to encourage these kind of attributes in our users, and we have also built it to reward this behavior with increasing levels of responsibility within our platform. Ultimately, not yet, but ultimately, I would like Next Parliament to be completely self-contained. At this point, there are still administrative functions that are being run by me to make sure that, again, the quality, it is kept within a certain standard. But as we move forward, I would like to delegate every single one of those functions to the top 20, to 40, top 60, to 80% of the users, and have the community moderate itself. So, in summary, Next Parliament is the solution to what I think is not a broken political scene, but one that needs updating. And the solution centers around an online community that revolves around issues, where the process is collaborative, self-moderated, and inclusive of different opinions, and where the users are strongly encouraged, but not enforced, strongly encouraged to be independent in their opinions, to have those opinions well informed, and to be constructive in the way they participate. Thank you.